Look, take a breath with me. If money has felt harder lately, you're not imagining it. This is where we reset the story. If you've ever opened your banking app on payday and just stared at the number like it might change your whole week, yeah, I know. Felt that tiny burst of relief like, okay, we're good. We can finally catch up. It's a real moment. And then watched it disappear into rent, food, fuel, subscriptions before you've even properly exhaled. It goes fast. And a few small treats, because you're human. A coffee, a snack, something small that makes the day feel lighter. And you thought, how am I meant to invest when life keeps getting more expensive? This video is for you. You're exactly who I made this for. Because in 2026, the problem is not that you're lazy. You're not failing, your environment is just tougher than the advice you were given. The problem is not that you're bad with money. Most people were never taught systems, only guilt and random rules. The problem is that the rules changed. Prices, rates, markets, everything. And the old just save more plan doesn't hold up. And most people are still playing the old game. They're following outdated playbooks in a completely new economy. My name is Owen, and I spend way too much time thinking about investing mechanisms and markets, so you don't have to. If you're someone who struggles with investing in 2026, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out, and grab tools at simplifynumbers.com. Here's the thing. The biggest risk isn't starting wrong. The biggest risk is never starting because you're waiting to feel ready. Most Investing 101 content is still stuck in the easy money era, and that's why it feels like it doesn't work for you anymore. When rates were low, asset prices climbed, and almost anything felt like a winning trade. People confused luck with skill, but 2026 is a different environment. The game rewards structure, patience, and consistency, not excitement and hype. This is an asset economy, and the gap between owners and non-owners grows quietly, month after month, year after year. And the winners aren't the people who find a magic stock. The winners aren't the loudest, they're the most consistent. The winners are the people who build structural discipline, a system that runs even when motivation disappears. So today we're going to break investing into 3 layers: simple, clean, and practical, so you can actually use it. Mechanisms, what's actually driving outcomes now behind the scenes, even when the headlines are screaming. Mindsets, why people keep self-sabotaging, even smart people, even hardworking people, especially under stress. Markets, how to position without guessing the future, because guessing is where most people lose money. And yes, this will be practical. You'll get steps you can apply immediately, without needing perfect timing. You'll leave with an action plan you can start today, even if it's small, even if you feel behind. Today counts. In 2026, wealth is built by widening the gap between income and consumption and deploying that surplus into assets. That gap is your fuel. 3 mechanisms now dictate outcomes. If you understand these, investing stops feeling like gambling and starts feeling like a process. Mechanism 1. Asset decoupling. Wealth comes from asset appreciation, not just wages. Wages help, but assets move the needle. Implication: you cannot save your way to wealth in cash, you must become a capital owner. Cash is a tool, not the destination. Mechanism 2. Lifestyle creep. Spending rises faster than income. It's sneaky, it feels normal, and it quietly steals your future. The critical metric is not income, it is retention rate. What you keep matters more than what you earn. Mechanism 3. Behavioral drag. People underperform due to emotional timing. They buy late, sell scared, and repeat the cycle. The only sustainable alpha for most people is automated discipline. Systems beat feelings, especially on messy weeks. Your side hustle is not for spending, it is a tool for capital injection. It's how you accelerate without risking your stability. Treat side income like a separate business unit. Deploy the profits into assets. Don't let it vanish into lifestyle upgrades. Minimizing costs is a guaranteed return. Every recurring expense you cut is a permanent raise to your investing power. Active stock picking rarely beats the market. After fees, low-cost indexing wins by design. Most people don't need genius, they need exposure. Survivorship bias makes visible winners look inevitable. You only see the success stories, never the pile of quiet losses. Real estate can add leverage, but only if you have an active operator mindset. It's a business, not a passive fairy tale. Only pursue BRRRR if you can force appreciation through renovation. If you cannot add value, don't bet on the needle by the haystack. Broad exposure beats single-point predictions when the future is uncertain. Total loss of capital is the primary risk. Diversify globally. Spread your risk, so one mistake can't erase years. This is the wealth flywheel. Labor income feeds the wedge. The wedge funds investing. Investing builds momentum. The wedge becomes invested capital. And invested capital starts working while you sleep quietly, steadily, compounding over time. Invested capital creates passive flow, then reinvestment compounds the loop. That's how small moves turn into big outcomes. The right strategy depends on capital intensity and how much control you want. More control usually means more work and more risk. For most people, index investing is the 2026 gold standard. Simple, diversified, low-fee, and built to survive uncertainty. Step 1. Audit your burn rate. Find the recurring leakage. The money you don't see is usually the money that hurts you most. Step 2. Establish the capital wedge target of 15 to 20% savings rate. Not overnight, build it slowly, but build it deliberately. Step 3. Automate the flow set transfers on payday before you see the money. If it's automatic, it's consistent. Quick recap. The rules changed, so you need structure. Widen your wedge, automate investing, build a boring index core, and stay diversified. Subscribe and visit simplifynumbers.com for playbooks and tools.